Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. My name is Amir Merchant from G.E.M.S Immigration Services. I am a licensed immigration advisor for New Zealand and a former migration agent for Australia, currently based at our head office in Auckland. Before we begin, here is something very important you need to know. Schengen visa applications from New Zealand are being refused more frequently than most people realize, and in many cases, it is not because the person is ineligible, but simply because they made small mistakes in their application. In this video, I am going to show you the exact step-by-step process to apply for a Schengen visa from New Zealand based on the latest rules and updates. I will also highlight the most common reasons for refusal and how you can avoid them. Make sure you watch this video till the end, because even one small mistake in your documents or application form can result in a refusal, and once refused, it becomes significantly harder the next time. Now let's get started. First, let's understand what a Schengen visa actually is. A Schengen visa allows you to travel to multiple European countries under one single visa. These countries are part of the Schengen area, which includes popular destinations such as France, Germany, Italy, Spain, and many others. With one visa, you can move freely between these countries without needing separate visas for each. Now, the first step is to determine which country you should apply through. This is extremely important and one of the most common areas where people go wrong. You must apply through the country where you will spend the most time during your trip. If your time is equally divided between multiple countries, then you must apply through the country where you will first enter. If you apply through the wrong country, your application can be refused or delayed. Now moving to step 2. Understanding the type of visa. For most people, you will be applying for a short stay Schengen visa, also known as a Type C visa. This is typically issued for tourism, visiting family, or business purposes, and allows you to stay in the Schengen area for up to 90 days within a 180-day period. Now, step 3 is booking your appointment. You cannot walk in and apply. You must book an appointment with the relevant embassy, consulate, or their authorized visa application center. In New Zealand, many Schengen countries use visa processing centers such as VFS Global to manage applications. Appointments can fill up quickly, especially during peak travel seasons, so it is advisable to book your appointment well in advance. Now, step 4 is completing the visa application form. Each country has its own application form, but the information required is largely similar. You must complete the form accurately and honestly. Ensure that your travel dates, personal details, passport information, and purpose of travel are clearly stated and consistent with your supporting documents. Now, step 5, and this is the most critical part, document preparation. This is where most refusals happen. You will need a valid passport with at least 6 months validity and sufficient blank pages. You will need proof of your residence in New Zealand, such as your visa or residence permit. You will need recent passport size photographs as per Schengen specifications. You will need travel insurance that covers the entire Schengen area with a minimum coverage of 30,000 euros for medical emergencies. You will need confirmed travel bookings, including your flight itinerary and accommodation details. You will also need proof of sufficient funds to cover your stay. This can include bank statements, payslips, or financial sponsorship documents. If you are employed, you will need an employment letter and leave approval from your employer. If you are self-employed, you will need business registration documents and financial records. If you are a student, you will need a letter from your educational institution. Every document must be clear, consistent, and aligned with your travel plan. Now, here is something very important. Do not submit fake bookings or manipulated documents. Embassies are very experienced in detecting inconsistencies, and if anything appears suspicious, your visa will be refused and it may affect your future applications. Now, step 6 is attending your appointment. On the day of your appointment, you must carry all your original documents along with copies. You will submit your application, provide your biometric data, including fingerprints and photograph, and answer any basic questions if required. If you have previously provided biometrics within the last 59 months, you may not need to provide them again depending on the country. Now, step 7 is paying the visa fee. The standard Schengen visa fee is typically around 80 euros for adults, but it can vary slightly depending on the country and exchange rates. Additional service fees may apply if you are using a visa application center. Now, step 8 is tracking your application. After submission, you can track your application through the visa center or consulate system. Processing times generally range from 15 to 45 days, depending on the country and complexity of your case. Now, step 9 is receiving your decision. If your visa is approved, it will be stamped in your passport, showing the validity period and number of entries allowed. If your visa is refused, you will receive a refusal letter stating the reasons. Now, let's talk about the most common reasons for Schengen visa refusal. The first is insufficient proof of funds. The second is unclear travel purpose or inconsistent itinerary. The third is lack of strong ties to New Zealand, which raises concerns about whether you will return. The fourth is incomplete or incorrect documentation. The fifth is travel insurance not meeting the required criteria. And the sixth is previous immigration history issues. Now, here is a key tip that can significantly improve your chances. Your application must clearly demonstrate three things: that your travel purpose is genuine, that you have sufficient financial means, and that you have strong reasons to return to New Zealand after your trip. If any of these three areas are weak, your chances of refusal increase. Now, let's quickly go through a practical example to help you understand. If you are planning a 2-week holiday in France and Italy, you should show a clear itinerary, confirmed hotel bookings, return flight details, sufficient bank balance, and a letter from your employer confirming your leave and return to work. Everything must align perfectly. Now let's do a quick recap so you have a clear roadmap. First, decide which country to apply through. Second, identify the correct visa type. Third, book your appointment early. Fourth, complete your application form accurately. Fifth, prepare all required documents carefully. Sixth, attend your appointment and provide biometrics. Seventh, pay the visa fee. Eight, track your application. And finally, receive your decision. If you follow these steps correctly, your chances of approval increase significantly. Now, before we wrap up, here is one final important point. Do not rush your application. Take your time to prepare your documents properly, double check everything, and ensure consistency across all information provided. A well-prepared application stands a much higher chance of success compared to a rushed or incomplete one. Thank you once again for watching this video. I hope you found this information useful and practical. If you need any assistance with your Schengen visa application or have questions about your specific situation, you can contact us anytime by calling or sending a message on our WhatsApp number +642217860007, which is also provided in the comment section below. We will get back to you as soon as possible. We will be back again with another important update very soon. Until then, stay safe, stay informed, and most importantly, stay ahead. Take care.